I would say to people who think that police state USA is a little strong phrase to issue against the United States, I would say that people need to realize that even James Sensenbrenner, one of the key authors of the Patriot Act, says that we've gone too far. I think people need to look in their own communities. They don't need to take my word for it. They need to look at what's going on in their schools and realize how their teachers are indoctrinating their children. They need to look out at their state governments and how their state governments are mandating that they take certain steps on their properties just to come into compliance with environmental regulations. I think they need to look at what the Justice Department is doing when they allow for civil forfeitures to go forth, which is basically a confiscation of money and property without due process of law. There was a case in Texas of a man from Maryland who drove to Texas to purchase equipment for his restaurant. He wanted to get a better rate, so he carried $50,000 in cash to make the transaction and the buy. Police in eastern Texas pulled him over, suspected him of drugs, didn't have any warrant, didn't have any type of arrest history to go on, but confiscated his cash. It took him years to get back that cash, and he was finally ruled innocent in a court of law. The ACLU stepped in and sued and found that he was one of 1,000 people who had been pulled over. So I would say people who say that I'm crazy for characterizing our nation as on the path of police state USA, to read the news more and look at what's going on in their own communities.